Oh, it's a rubbish one, fair enough.
Yeah.
60 a minute. Just 45. Meh. So it's not optimized as it can be technically.
Well, no, but I haven't got any sort of power cores or power shards to upgrade it.
Did you not use the one that I put in the box?
What? Okay, yeah, but we haven't researched the ability to make power shards yet.
Oh, okay. So, Sammy, how is playing with Brett compared to playing with pups? How different would you say that is?
Oh, God.
What, are we being heightist here? Or?
Well, whatever you think are the important differences.
Well, Brett was a noob to this game when he got it at the later part of last year. So joining him, and he was like doing things really strangely. And he said, right, I'm going to leave this running. So I said, all right, okay. I had an evening that was free. So I literally played it for about, I don't know, 15 hours straight. He woke back up. And just before I went to bed, I went, right, so here's this, that, and the other. And I kept leaving him, like, random beacons everywhere of, like, oh, here's screws at 960 a minute and stuff like that. And he was a bit amazed. And he finally clicked with him that you can build things huge. And then he was addicted for a long while.
My OCD is going a bit crazy on these telephone, well, power poles.
Yeah, well, until we get Mark IIs, there's not much point in worrying about it, in my opinion. But
Did you have the concrete for this research?
well, I did until somebody moaned and complained that he didn't have any concrete.
Yeah, Pops. What do you need all that concrete for? I've only got 97. It's not like I've got...
I've got none!
The planet's concrete. You want this? You can have this now if you want.
No, it's fine.
Where are you?
Don't you want half of that? Because otherwise you won't be able to build anything.
Well, I was thinking I'll run back and get some more from the...
Hey,
I don't know how much you need.
Do we have the chainsaw yet?
yeah, I've got one. Do you want one?
Please.
Somebody's built a biomass factory, but you need to run around with a chainsaw and cut things down.
Yeah, do you know the other thing about this biomass factory is that it's not on the corner, not on the edge, it's in the middle, and then you have to run to put it in your burners. Move the burners closer to the factory.
Do you know what? If you're going to start criticising, just get out. Like, I've had enough. You're
Everyone's
going
a
to sit
critic.
there and do nothing for 2 hours and then come in and say, oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, this is wrong, that's wrong. Get out!
Oh, if I didn't know better, I'd say he was on the wind-up.
No! It bugs me!
Well, you know, feel free to fix problems that you see.
Oh my god, who's pinging?
Tommy.
What? What do you do?
Mr. Senator, Miss Pop's behaving. Not much. Thank you for 43
Whoa!
months.
Can we not? I have not done anything wrong yet.
The logs are in that. The logs are in there,
Yeah,
pups. Actually, you could have taken the logs that I haven't got any. Okay. Are you looking for limestone, Paul? There's one up on one of these cliffs over near the other line. To the east.
580 meters away. 700 that way.
But yeah, until we can get power shards, there isn't a lot that we can do with the limestone other than having multiple ones of these.
Well, exactly. It's just having more of it. there's a green thing up there.
Yeah, Paul, I think it's on this cliff is limestone. There's another node up there, I think.
Is somebody already mining there?
No, I've done the one straight up and up that ramp, but I haven't done the one up the other cliff yet.
You're not belting that anywhere then? Or?
It's just in your storage container like the other one at the moment. But yes, I have just emptied it.
Oh, I'm a man on a mission with this chainsaw.
Crikey, 45 a minute. Oh, sorry, the wrong thing, 60. So you just, right, you're just bagging it there.
Yeah. Right, Pups is on power, chainsaw and research duty then.
Oh. I'm having so much fun with this chainsaw. More than I should be having, but that's besides.
Did they change anything else played? I think they've added fluids for one.
I'm really foggy.
Yep.
I don't know, Pug. I mean, there's a flowing river, but it didn't push me. It just, it was weird. I was expecting to get knocked down, like a conveyor belt. Oh boy. Wait, what?
New recipe unlocked.
Invisible wall hype.
New research available in the man.
That's how the game works. Trap you in a corner with an invisible wall and then send an alien in at you. GG.
Makes sense.
Well, there's literally a solid wall here.
What if you picked up the wood that was in front of you? Puppies broke the power.
No, I ain't.
No, it's just an invisible solid wall. There's something very strange going on.
So can you not pick up the wood that's on the
I
floor
did.
and then go through, really? Oh, okay.
I need to build another biodome. Do we have copper cable somewhere?
Yep.
Wire.
Yeah.
Wire and cables being made.
What direction?
Don't know.
That direction. Should be there.
Yeah, okay. That's why nothing's working. Got too much power for what we have.
I can build a biomass burner, Pups, if you want me to place it down.
Go for it.
I'll put it next to the logs.
Alright. I've got the biomass stuff on me. I'm coming! Do you have a power bank?
Yep.
Thank
To
you.
reset the trip.
Yeah.
Satisfactory is better with the flying mod.
If I
Not interested in that.
do this, then you can either move them or do what you
Yeah.
want.
Okay. Cheers, man.
And don't forget, there's the one over here that you can move.
Yeah, yeah.
If you get those 3 online, you can move that one, you know.
Yeah.
And then whether you want to move the hub or not, it's up to you.
Am I allowed to move the hub?
Well, I would speak to the democratic dictator before doing so, but yeah.
Well, you can move if you want. I mean, as long as it's to a better place, that's my only requirement.
Did you get how the biomass factory was
Yeah,
set
yeah.
up? So?
It's quite clever, actually. Guessing that's your design, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Works quite nicely, actually.
Well, I also then expand it to use the alien organs
Yeah.
as well. And that's only just because biomass is a bit useful later on in the game. Paul smashing bugs, and I'm thinking I'm getting attacked.
Just a normal one.
Yeah, there's no pure anywhere where we are. Not limestone, anyway.
Shouldn't this have broken by now? There we go. NSR, thank you for 28 months.
Oh yeah, if you see any, like, little outcrows of rock attached to the side of stuff, just collect it up and bring it back, because we can research all that sort of stuff now.
We need
Like
more
the quartz and the
concrete.
sulfur and stuff. Oh, I didn't bring a portable miner with me.
I made one. I gotta get power to this thing from back on the base somehow.
Puppy said you disconnected the copper.
No,
Okay.
I've been over there once, and that was to pick something up out the chimney.
No, that's alright. Just that made no sense. Never mind.
Constructor for concrete, what do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Lol, Dave.
What we're saying, Dave, is like Factorio's a clean-shaven game, and then Satisfactory is a beardy game. Is that what we're saying?
Are you northeast, Paul?
Should be on your radar. According to this, you're south of me-ish. South-southwest. If you're heading this way, can you bring some plates to make conveyor belt?
I was bringing power, but sure, I'll go back and grab some plates if Puppies hasn't nicked them all.
Yeah, pubs. Such a thief.
Well, I'm actually reorganising the biomass plant.
It was fine, it was working. It didn't need reorganizing.
Same as I've made more biomass burners when we need them more
Oh,
power.
you scumbag! You utter scumbag. Utter
Did he
scumbag.
shoot you off the cliff?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I hadn't finished building the ramp up there yet.
Is there anything else requires?
Berries.
Cup of tea?
Oh, that's so annoying.
That Dave is such a great guy, man.
Found another limestone close to the two that we've already got at the east end of the build.
Seriously, game, come on. What about some concrete? Have you got any of that?
Yeah, I'll bring some.
Up is that way.
Is the limestone at the top of the ramp?
Yes, that's where the belt is. If you've got concrete on me, then it's amazing how you could just throw concrete. I'm standing on a rock. I don't trust that somebody's doing it.
I wouldn't.
You know you don't need to do that. Somebody.
Yeah.
You know, what you were doing then, you don't need to do that.
How do you mean?
Well, if you put a wedge down and then press the arrow key, you can literally do that.
I forgot about the mod.
And then you don't need to build all those blocks in between annoyingly.
Yes, okay. Is this a bug thing that's been destroyed and is just not
No.
rendered? No, it isn't.
It's because I'm on half health. I'm like, being
I've got
super
some nuts
cautious.
for you.
Yay, squirrel likes nuts.
If you ask really nicely, I might give you some of my bacon as well.
Bacon? We got bacon.
Apparently.
Right, so there is here a stack of concrete. Here's a stack of plates. What else did you ask for?
Just some nuts. Some food. Actually, I just thought I've got that bit of bacon there. I could have eaten that.
Here's some nuts and there's some bacon. And here's a spitty guy.
Get ganged up on, dude.
Yeah, get wrecked. Right, and then down here is your power, which I'm assuming you're going to leave this ramp.
Yeah. Looks like it's spooling up. Need to get a Sommy Butler.
Did you need anything else before I go?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to give me some organs and stuff if you've got them?
Let's see what we've got. We've got alien organs, carapace. That's it.
Yeah, do you need wire or cable or rods?
I mean, I'm just going to get this belted over, so as long as I've got iron plates, that's the main thing I need. Which I don't have. I've got ingots, so I'll have to make some.
Take another stack then, yeah?
Thank you.
Overclocking.
You're not still here, are you, Sammy?
No, why?
Oh, I just spotted a wreckage down there, I think. I'm not sure.
What, that?
Oh.
No, that's me.
Okay. So you definitely are still here then. So you lied.
Well, I was sort of half there. I wasn't fully there. Thanks, Dave. I'll go and have a break and put my feet up.
Green power slug. We can't turn the slugs into overclock chips yet, can we?
I've just unlocked it.
Yeah, but how do we make them?
You just do it in the craft bench.
Oh, okay. I'll do that then. And overclock this bad boy.
Yeah, I think you get. I can't remember how the overclock works. Whether it's a 50% on the first.
Tune it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 50% on the first. So if you had 2 power slugs, you could double it. But in theory, you only want 50% because you want 90 and then 2 constructors, don't you?
Well, it's just a constructor I want to overclock to. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, but if you overclock the miner and then place 2 constructors, you'd get double the concrete.
I see what you mean, yeah.
Which, if there's a load of power shards around, although I don't think we've really been collecting them yet, have we?
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Fixit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Go that extra kilometer, go awesome.
Yeah. So now we can like trade tickets for. You can actually trade tickets for items as well.
We used to do that more craft back in the day, but I've forgotten all the optimizations for this game now. But I remember overclocking the output and building 2 constructors like somebody says.
Do you want me to unlock the assembler next?
I'd rather ramp up our output of materials and goods than start throwing goods into more research, if you see what I mean.
Well, we've got enough surplus power. Time to get my chainsaw out. Go and chop some trees.
I take it you know the hub's disconnected on power.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you come, I don't know where you are. Come to
I'm at the hub. Yeah, I see the 4 power gens.
There's actually 6.
6, sorry, I was standing behind the container.
Yeah. 2. They're all got fuel in. These last 2 are not turned on though.
Where did the flower petals go that were in the hub crate? I take it they're in your inventory because you moved it.
Hang on, I'm coming. There you go.
Thanks.
No worries. Do you have concrete on you, Sammy?
I have a little bit.
I did miss your resub, Casey. I definitely did. Mark 644, 59 months, and then KC with 3 years. Some news on the KC front. I got engaged on the 12th. Ooh. Keep up the content. Here's another 36. Dude, thank you for 3 years. Congratulations. You've almost got that ball and chain attached fully to your ankle. You're close. Don't stop now. Emma Lurker, thank you for 30 months. Griffiths Jake, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Wraith Dagger, thanks for 22 months. Exactly, yeah. What Dave says. Don't do it. Save yourself.
New object added to the object scanner.
I just used that mod we're using for the first time. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to use it properly.
Yeah. I watched the video as well.
You've been served for 10 years before she managed to trick me into getting engaged. So another 20 years and I might wake up married. Dave, I don't even want to think about what your stag do would be like.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
It will be amazing.
Oh my God. It would be carnage.
I'm actually getting a headache thinking about it. Oh.
You want to keep enough space to build double wide ramps to get truck drones moving stuff around? Maybe. You can just belt it over, can't you? I think. Why can't you do that? Oh, these hot bars though. Oh. Keep forgetting I'm in the wrong one.
You got any alien stuff, pups, or not?
No.
Okay.
To be honest, you'll probably not have a stag do, just have a Nisa put a later date. What, Dave? Come on. Man, they're annoying.
Yeah, I can't wait for the fly swats.
Oh, there we go. Oh God, 2 of them. The Dorado, I don't think Twitch are doing that at all. They're not forcing you to sub to any channel to watch it. But they are kind of saying, you know, if you want to watch all this content and not pay for any of it, we want something back in return. And that something is they want ads. That's what they're saying. Costs an awful lot of money to stream content over the internet. If the ads are interfering with the content people are watching, is it worth them keeping watching it? That's the question. Listen, there is no answer to that question. It's all about choice at the end of the day.
I kind of see it like you're watching a TV. There's ad breaks. Like, this is life.
All commercial television relies on ads. That's how it pays the bills. It's no different on Twitch, except they also have additional revenue by taking cuts of all the bits that are gifted and all the subscribers, right? But everybody just accepts it. Except there are a lot of people who block ads because they don't like ads. And I've said this many times before. Ad blocking is an arms race, but if too many people block ads, if the numbers go too high, it stagnates the platform. They can't exist without the revenue stream. So then they do something about it. And then the ad blockers do something about that. And it's just this ever continuous arms race cycle that will never end. But you can be sure of one thing. Twitch will never stop trying to serve ads. So you either subscribe to not get them, or you accept them, or you try to block them. They're the only choices that you have. Or you just don't watch at all. I don't see what else there is. You have your ad blocker turned off, you're still getting the purple screen. What I would recommend to you, Dorado, is try a different browser, because it could be like a plugin or something in your browser. I really don't know. But just try a different browser. Like if you're on Windows, you've got Edge, so just fire up Edge and see what happens.
What did we just research?
Alien organs, why?
Okay. It popped up on the screen and I didn't catch it.
It's the ability to make biomass out of alien organs.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm gonna... have you got diversity on this power network, Pups, or is it on one line?
Think it's on two. I think it runs down the middle and down the far side. I can't remember.
I just want to move these power poles that seem to have got littered.
Oh yeah, that can go. I replaced that.
Some browsers have had blockers built in.
I just want a bit of space to build out this.
Yeah, no worries. Is that enough space?
Yeah, I only need two more. At the moment, I only need two more of these, so there's one.
I wish I could label storage containers.
Yeah, there is a labels mod, but it's not very good. And once again, I don't like using that because it's a game changer, so it might break something. Like I said, this smart mod doesn't seem to affect the dynamic of the game. It just obviously allows you to place a load of stuff all at once.
Did you take your factory thing offline for a minute, Simon?
Yeah, well, not purposefully, but yes.
Let me know when you've built your thing and I'll put it back online.
Well, if you want to power it back up now, I shouldn't need.
The Drunk Boat, thank you for 20 months. Real Ben White, thank you for 30 months. Anonymous, thank you for gifting us sub to the Dorado. And also to Gordon861, thank you for the gifts, whoever you are. What puts you off the whole watch ad or pay thing is how ridiculously high the pay rate is. I don't believe one moment that Twitch earned $5 per month from me watching ads, but they require me to pay that much to get rid of the ads. That's totally unfair. Captain Flint, are you referring to your sub? Because if
No, I think he means Twitch Turbo.
I thought Turbo was $10 a month.
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, I don't know, Captain Flint. I mean, if you got Turbo, let's think about this. Let's say you watch Twitch 6 hours a day, for example. That's 180 hours of content for $5 or $10 a month, ad-free. I mean, that's not bad. And the people producing the content are not even getting any money for it. So the guys that were making all that content get nothing, and Twitch just acts as the intermediary and serves you that content, but the only person who gets paid is Twitch. That's not like a traditional setup. Like, with a traditional setup, the broadcaster, in this case Twitch, but traditionally the broadcaster pays for the content to be made and then broadcasts it to you. You know, like Netflix, for example, they're getting into an awful lot of production themselves, but otherwise they pay other production companies to make content. They buy the rights to broadcast it and they broadcast it to you and put it behind a paywall. There are different models, but at the end of the day, somebody's got to get paid. If you think that you can just, you know, watch content 100% freely, you're wrong, because people are always going to need paying. So therefore, they're always going to try and get money from you in some way. And if they don't get money from you, they want your time watching an ads that somebody else has paid to put in front of you.
Did you put that machine on standby, Pups?
What one?
Yeah, they have
Well,
Zinum.
The one that makes logs. I've just switched it back on, but
I might have accidentally.
no, it's okay. So back here are 2 bins. So these are for alien carapaces, of which I don't have any because I use them to research it, and then these are for alien organs, so they go in there. Yeah.
Yep.
As far as I know, you don't use those for anything else.
You got Twitch Turbo because you switch streams locked, right? But I thought I'm still counted as an ad viewer. Yes, you are. If you come into somebody's stream, then Twitch doesn't serve you the ad, but it pays the streamer as if you'd watched the ad. But what you have to understand about that, Swede, is that's a very small amount of money. And since we don't have any metrics, we don't know how much that money is. For all we know, when you come to the stream, I might get paid 1/3 of a cent, right? Or it might be 1 cent. There's no way of knowing. All we get is a number at the end. We don't know how many thousand people watched. We don't know how many thousand ads got served. We do not know. We just get a number saying, here's some dollars. So what I'm saying to you is, yes, you don't see the ads. Yes, the streamer gets supported, but to what extent, I don't know. How much of your $5 or $10 or whatever Turbo costs, how much of that goes directly to Twitch and how much goes to the creators, unknown. If you really want to support a streamer, the best way to do it is directly, not, via a Twitch Turbo or something. That's more of your convenience and supporting the Twitch platform than anything else.
Sammy, the leaf's not being split anymore.
I don't need them split because with everything else, it'll be making enough of the logs, I think, really.
Sounds good.
Alright, this concrete that I'm bringing in, is there a particular place that it should go?
Well, I don't know if for now, do you want to just plumb it to that bin?
Well, I'm concerned that I don't know how big that storage is. Well, it's going to just fill up. I can put
not
it
at this moment in time. There's already a merger there. There's those two miners need optimizing and adding a second constructor on both of them, but I haven't got the power slugs to do it.
Alright. So I'll just merge into that for now.
So if you just shuck it on the merge that's before that storage container, that'll be fine, and then at least we've sort of got one place, one or two places where it is rather than 6 different ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, puppies with the leaves and the biomass. I don't know whether it needs to go to the left and into the log processing. Basically, if we've got a ton of biomass and we want the logs, then put the thing back in. Yeah.
What is this creature doing?
I don't know. They always manage to find their way into the most awkward places. It's like in their coding.
They're just scumbags.
Get out of my base!
But yeah, it's a ridiculous exchange where from one alien organ you get 200 biomass in one go. So as long as we're mostly, killing things on a regular basis, then throwing it into here, we should be fine. Did you need some concrete, perhaps?
I've just thought that with 2 constructors, they're making 90 a minute back there, and that belt's only a 60 a minute. So...
No, the constructors are only making 30 a minute.
Oh, they turn 45 into 15, don't they?
Correctamundo.
That's okay
So
then.
a Mark II belt will be fine.
Well, it's Mark 1 belt.
Sorry, I meant Mark I belt.
No. I know what you meant.
Good, I'm glad you did.
Cool, well that's more concrete coming in to this storage container. We had to think about where we want to start putting factories yet.
Not quite, I don't think.
We're just on the
Not yet.
concrete rampage.
Yeah.
Have you seen Winter Survival Simulator? No, Glenn? So,
Yeah, Pups. Sorry, Paul.
Karen.
Yeah, Pups, have you seen the scale of this mod yet?
Maybe by you now.
Makes sense?
Oh. Completely.
Sorry, Paul, carry on.
Right.
What about that game though that person mentioned? I saw the trailer and I thought it looked a bit meh.
I just think, are you talking about Valheim?
No, Winter Survival Simulator.
Oh, in the Sim.
Even that game you just said looks meh.
Well, I sort of looked at it and kind of went, I don't need another time sink at the moment.
That's the main reason I've not installed or bought that game, is because I looked at it and I thought, yes, I would very much spend a lot of time in there.
Yeah.
Let's
so-
not do that. But it's
Are
a resistance problem right now. How long that resistance will hold up, I don't know.
Yeah, are you back at base now, Paul?
I am, but I need to build more copper wire because there's a huge backlog. The miners have shut down because the bins are full of
Have you
copper.
got some alien organs and stuff?
I have 1 green power slug.
Oh, yes, please.
Where are you?
Yeah, we need to start getting factories up.
And give your biomass to Pups as well, and he can throw that in the right place.
Don't really have any biomass, like 6 bits of wood, you know.
Yeah, we'll give it to him, and then that'll give you an inventory slot back, won't it? Did you take the power slug, Pops?
Here's the power slug now.
Yep. Want the power slug?
Yes, please. Thank you. I love it that it's a green power slug, but when you put it on the floor, it looks red.
Yep.
It's the light.
Well, that looks like a lot of concrete coming across, Paul. Did you have a little bit of a backlog?
Oh, there's a lot of concrete coming across. I mean, it took a while to build all the belts, so it just sat there making stuff for a while.
Have I got a bit of Mark II belt? Yes, I have.
I don't know where we want any of the factory.
No, we've not really worked that out yet. Oh, rip. Okay.
Misclick, sorry guys.
I keep doing it, don't worry. We got a good buffer on the power, so we're fine if you keep building stuff.
Ready the game. You taketh, but you... Hey, yes, you can do this, but... Oh, I just want to move that container like another meter along. Actually, I can because it's nearly empty. That's fine. Okay, we're all good. We're not all good. You can stack the splitters. Wait, what happens if you stack them though, Jones? I want to split it and a merger, not necessarily two splitters, but what happens if you stack those things? Oh, they act separately, right, okay. It's not really what I want. Pigman, thank you for 30. Oh, but I don't think it's Alex's kind of game, if I'm honest.
I can confirm this is not Alex's type of game.
a bit more efficient.
Mr. Libido is calling you out with 12 hours of the game, Paul.
Is what?
He's calling you out. Look, he's saying that he could show us how this is done.
Oh, he's got 12 hours in the game, but he could show us how it's done. Yeah, seems legit. Yeah, this copper making is nowhere near efficient.
Oh, 16 hours he's got, Paul. Yeah, he could definitely teach us a few things, couldn't he?
Obviously.
You can't... It's your hour counter on Epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, 16 hours? You're a pro, Dave? What did you say?
Oh, but you can't see your hour count while you're actually running the game.
No.
That's right, isn't it?
Is that because of the Epic launcher?
Yeah, that is because of the Epic launcher.
Amazing.
You know the 3 little dots that you have for like options and stuff in Epic? That disappears when you launch the game.
LOL. See what Dave's put.
Well,
16 of my hours is like 16,000 of Paul's. I have a big brain. Paul has a smooth brain.